waging war on the world. We don't deserve to host the World Cup or the Olympics. We're going to war in Iran. Why should we be hosting the World Cup?
Where is the consistency? Where is the adherence to FIFA's own mission statement? And in short, where is the morality? The Black Alliance for Peace and the North-South Project for People-Centered Human Rights have been asking those questions to FIFA since we learned that the United States would be co-hosting. Under its own statutes and human rights policy, FIFA commits to respecting internationally recognized human rights in all host countries and events, consistent with the United Nations guiding principles on business and human rights. With everything that we have seen domestically and globally, and including a live-stream genocide in Palestine, the United States and the State of Israel do not adhere to those standards. In 1994, the Republic of Chile was suspended because their goalkeeper faked an injury. Where is the consistency? Where is the adherence to FIFA's own mission statement? And in short, where is the morality? The State of Israel and the United States have been enjoying a toxic form of qualified impunity despite wanton acts of imperialism, militarism, and war crimes, including genocide and the illegal kidnapping of an elected leader that all represent an assault and profound disregard for people-centered human rights and international law writ large. Human Rights Watch documented a case during the 2025 FIFA World Cup qualifier in the United States where an asylum seeker attending the event with his young children was detained by ICE and held for months before deportation despite being in the United States lawfully. Immigration enforcement at World Cup venues and host cities could tear families apart and expose people fleeing persecution to life-threatening danger. For these reasons and more, the Black Alliance for Peace and North-South Project for People-Centered Human Rights demands that FIFA not only move the games, but also excludes participation of the United States and the State of Israel, consistent with what they have done to other countries in the past. No one is above the law, and no one is above world opinion.
While this country wages war in Iran, does a genocide in occupied Palestine, we're going to celebrate the World Cup.
In Los Angeles, we're home to a revolving door of mega events that draw both capital and federal security, along with so-called anti-terror initiatives that are used as an excuse to privatize and militarize public space while criminalizing so-called undesirable groups who event organizers would prefer are not seen by the wealthy tourists that attend these events. Firms founded by IDF soldiers and Mossad agents like ISDS International have provided security for a long list of World Cups and Olympics for the past 30 years. This same firm trained death squads in the Contras in Central and South America, but they also provide security for FC Barcelona, Pemex, Banco de Mexico, Coca-Cola, Nestle, and so many others. These enterprises collect valuable data and information from testing new technologies both within occupied Palestine and during mega events, feeding a cycle of R&D that is funded by our insatiable appetite for sport and spectacle at the expense of both Palestinians and so-called undesirable groups in the imperial core. Archer Aviation, for instance, is the air taxi provider for both the 28 Olympics and the 26 World Cup, despite not yet being certified to operate their aircraft, which will greatly inform their partner Palantir's Anduril project, which will provide these air taxi aircraft for the US and Israeli military, as well as local police departments. FIFA and the IOC have for too long been the arbiters of global sport, and we can't let them continue to use our communities to wash their dirty business.